Welcome back to Easy Spirit 101. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Let's get into Divine Collective reading for today, or whenever someone sees this video. It might still be relevant for you in that moment. What does Divine Collective need to know at this time? Some of you have a love connection going out and a new love connection coming in almost simultaneously. Someone here is afraid to do something. You're afraid to do something, but you're working on overcoming it. You're going to overcome it. And overcoming something is going to be a gift for you. Right, leaving something behind. Leaving something behind. So you might be leaving someone or something behind that's blocking you from you being on your correct path. For some of you, you've even left behind a partner. You're leaving behind someone's energy where they don't have the same belief system that you do. Some of you are in this process of healing. You're healing the spiritual side or spiritual aspect within yourself. The answers are within. This is Hermit's energy. Whoever you are, you might be in Hermit's energy at this time while you are healing. This healing is bringing in some sort of miracle or wish towards you. Some of you might have... Some of you might be currently sitting on like an unanswered prayer, but the prayer is about to be answered. Or some sort of wish, unanswered wish, but the wish is about to be granted. It's on the other side of this healing. Whatever healing you're doing right now is making way, clearing out some sort of energy to make room for this to come into your life. Right, your prayers have been heard and will be answered. Stay in this energy. This is definitely someone trying to utilize the law of attraction or make space to receive something unexpected into your life by clearing out what doesn't serve you and staying in gratitude. Staying in gratitude. Those of you, that's going to help you bring something in even sooner. This coming out underneath this opening up to your spiritual source. Allowing God to do something in your life. And again, some of you, this energy is literally meant for you to break some sort of generational cycle, a heavy generational blockage when it comes to we don't believe in anything, prayers are not real. Some of you may resonate with that in your upbringing, like people in your family, even if they say they believe in something, they don't really tap into it. They don't really pray, or some of them flat out say, I don't believe in anything. Some of you, this is part of your life purpose to be doing this. Yeah, this is connected to someone's courage somehow. You're having to sit here and openly say in front of certain individuals that, like, I'm praying over a matter, or I have prayed over a matter, and that's how I got to where I'm getting, or that's how I will get to where I'm going, is causing you have to have some sort of major courage because of someone's like upbringing, because of this heavy energy that kind of... This is going to be fairly specific, but for some of you, your family has been like, these generational blockages or curses are like allowing the devil to run rampant through your family. anything and everything that could come along with that. Overinflated egos, confusion, lots and lots of confusion. Definitely you don't believe in things, or you're you apply hyper amounts of logic to things, and there's no evidence of faith existing for any purpose or within the family, things like that. Even more so like in addictions, indulgences, or in some people's cases worse. That's going to be semi-specific for some of you. This has come out more than once today. Yeah, there's some sort of gift. I'm also getting, this is like your ancestors. Some of you are about to get divine inheritance. This is like a gift from your ancestors for overcoming something, for using courage in a situation, for listening to divine guidance instead of listening to possibly even this family, like a toxic family that's very, very insistent that you should be doing things their way. This is all meant to be a blockage for you, but there's something very important about your courage and your faith is how you are doing something. This is how you're unlocking something. It's very important that you stay with whoever you're dealing with at this time, or whatever situation. Yeah, you are teaching. Some of you, this is pointing back to whoever of you are connected deeply with your family, and you're breaking something off your family. You're the one that's like the way shower. You're the one that has this lantern. You know, often the hermit's very wise, and you're meant to be like the wise leader here. Trust that there's a divine plan. You are the one that's showing your family that there is actually a divine, that there is opening the spiritual source, that there is a reason to open up to spiritual source. So that's why it's very important that at this time, not only do you understand, and whoever you are, you very much do already understand how protected you are while you achieve this, or while you approach this or do something, but it's very important that you stay in this energy, both grace and gratitude, that when in these interactions and dealings with whatever you have going on with these family members or whatever this group is, that you stay in grace and gratitude. So some of you might be feeling very challenged by this at this time. Things can be very burdensome because you've agreed to carry a heavy load on behalf of generations of your family, basically. Some of you also might come from a family that's very materialistic, and that's another way that you may be showing or expressing something to them, is by doing the opposite. Maybe you're doing the opposite, or working on doing the opposite of that. Something about there being like a comfort zone in the material, all the material items. Right, wisdom is out here again. We just talked about hermit's energy. You could even be someone who's very clairvoyant and very observant. Yeah, some of you don't realize that something is so challenging right now because you're healing one or multiple people in your family, but even if it's just one, it's meant to be a trickle effect. Like whoever this is, I'm getting tingles as I say this. So this is confirmation for someone, whoever this is that you might be having a great impact on. It's like the other side of this, when you and this person come out of this, and this person is healed essentially when it comes to these generational blockages. This person might be well known for having every single one of them. They're like the last person in the family that anyone would have ever thought would be able to shift, would be able to turn around, whatever it is. And that's, for someone, that's why you need to be patient at this time. And again, stay in this graceful energy. Have fun with an uncomfortable situation. Yeah. Some of you are very challenged by whatever this is that you're going through. And some of you may have tapped into this while you were in this Hermit's energy. But this might be confirmation for you. Confirmation again about the grace. Grace is out here twice. Having grace at this time. So it's very important that you act with grace and go with the flow with whatever is going on. Something might be more about you lifting someone else up at this time. That's very important right now. It's going to create a trickle effect. Courage, confirmation again. Courage is out here. Healing is out here again as well. Healing and teaching. Some of you have like knowingly or unknowingly have a very significant position within your family. You're someone who's very different than the rest of the family. You're also someone who has a tendency to show others in the family how to do things differently. I'm saying family, but for some of you, this could be within like your soul family. Some sort of major group that you are tied to that has been a very significant part of your life or significant part of the past decade or something. Some group that you spend a lot of time with, or an individual. But I am strongly picking up family. You might be teaching someone here to stop ignoring their intuition. You might be teaching someone to pay more attention to their intuition. This could be this untapped gift, that someone has an untapped gift here that they haven't been paying attention to. And if only they would. If only they would. Some sort of doors and opportunities. And some sort of newfound courage this person might find. You might be teaching someone around you right now with whatever challenge you're going through to be courageous like you are. No more out of this. What else do we need to know? For some of you, this might have to do with a love connection, but it doesn't have to. That's just for some of you. It can also just be someone that you're working with at this time in some sort of partnership. Someone here, again, working with someone or working with others. Someone here in the past may feel like they leaned more towards deceptive energy, or maybe like lying to get their way or something was more comfortable for them, or they thought that this energy was more fruitful. So you might be helping this come to an end for someone. This This person might be finding, even if this is a man, anyone can have a graceful energy. This person, and I am picking that up. I'm picking up both feminine and masculine energy in this reading. This person might find that they're more comfortable operating in a graceful energy. This could be someone who spends a lot of time up in their own mental space with the Eight of Swords. King of Wands, someone might have a strong Leo placement. I say that just because it popped up before, and now here is some confirmation about that. Someone could have a strong Leo placement, and again, it's coming out like untapped potential. This person doesn't know how to stand in like their leadership position or in some sort of like confident energy, because their confidence is connected to being able to use this intuition that they have. Someone has a strong intuition that they are disconnected from. Yeah, someone here agreed to, like, this is how they have ended. Someone here felt like they just ended things. They ended like nothing's been working out for them. This is connected to this King of Wands energy. Nothing's been working out for them, so they just kind of sit around in a Four of Cups, kind of disconnected, tuning out, not really caring, apathetic, strong apathy energy with this person. Yeah, healing and balance. Something very much is being healed and balanced at this time. That is confirmation for someone. Someone here, you made a divine agreement with your ancestors to help this person. You get even, yeah, give and take, some sort of balance. There's some sort of balance, give and take here. You are showing something, a new way of doing things just through your actions. And again, this could be confirmation for someone if maybe once upon a time you had another relative or whoever that would discuss with you, oh, I wish that person could be healed. I wish we could help them. I wish that you could help them. I always see you manage to figure out ABC or whatever it is. That could be a confirmation for someone if this has been a topic of discussion in the past between family members. This energy right here is relevant to someone here, to someone that's of discussion in this energy. You could be a divine feminine here. You could be a divine feminine helping out another family member that is struggling to stand back in their power, struggling to get back on their feet, struggling how to utilize what God gave them naturally using what you have, which is knowing how to integrate the good qualities you have. Let's use astrological placements, for example. There's good qualities to these astrological placements and there's bad qualities to the astrological placements. I would know because I'm a Capricorn. And if you know what that means, you're probably laughing right now. I am a Capricorn. There are good qualities and bad qualities, and you can find a way to navigate, work with, know when to move forward somewhere, know not when to move forward somewhere. This is something that you might be showing someone how to stand in their own energy. Maybe you're an Empress here and this person has the capability and qualities to stand in an Emperor position, but they don't know how yet. They don't know how to do this. That's funny. See, this card here, this Two of Wands, can be about learning how, or the moment before you've learned to grasp a hold of both wands and stand in your power instead of being torn or split in some way. And look how satisfied this individual is. And often, by the way, yellow can represent something connected to your confidence. This guy is very satisfied to have finally made it into this king's position. That's coming out on top of courage here. Courage. Let's see. Let's get some final messages for whoever this reading is for. Push through any insecurity. Confirmation again. This is confirmation for something that someone's going through at this time. And as well as it strongly came through earlier for those of you who keep hearing like, be patient, be patient, be patient. And you're not knowing where to put that message or why. For some of you who resonate with this specific energy, it has to do with this issue or with this, some sort of unspoken agreement. Some of you are receiving something. In the end, when this cycle is over or when something has been finished or accomplished, you will be receiving some sort of gift from your ancestors because you agreed to help certain ancestors. You're like the healer and the way shower within the family. And please do not take that on if that does not actually sound like your energy. That's going to be fairly specific. It is okay to watch the tarot readings just for entertainment value and kind of stay detached in that aspect of like, this is entertaining, I'm going to watch it as entertainment. Not every tarot reading is going to be about you or your whoever. Final messages for Divine Collective, please. Right, steady progress. This is pointing back at this patience. Patience here. You may have even been receiving some sort of signs. You might be receiving signs currently, like feathers and coins and whatever. However that comes to you specifically. This is fairly specific, but for some individuals, feathers are like a gift between angels is coming through. So maybe someone here you feel like you might be or have some sort of energy of an earth angel, and your angels are guiding you at this time. Confirmation. Acceptance here is very important. And again, something about angels, gifts between or messages between angels. You might be someone who would see feathers often. Again, something about going with the flow. This has come out twice now. Make sure you're going with the flow in this situation. Do not fight what's happening at this time because it is very purposeful. Healing in reverse. Healing in reverse. Again, this is the creative project. Some sort of agreement here. This card goes along with this here. This Three of Pentacles. This is some sort of like agreement that you've made with your ancestors, with the angels that watch over and guide over your specific family. And then you may have kind of gotten, someone here might kind of getting like you're like, I'm over this situation, something like that. You're ready to move on, but something's not complete yet. So that's why the patience. Maybe this is going to help make more sense. Yeah, family. Confirmation again. Freaking family out next to life purpose. That is mega confirmation for whoever really, please. The reason why I'm emphasizing this right now is because lots and lots of spiritual kind of warfare over this newfound online tarot community. I mean, it's not new, but it's gaining more population. It's gaining more attention, okay? So you have to use your own discernment. Not every reading is going to be for you. The way the energy can come in, sometimes it will be specific, literally for one person out of a million people. So please don't put things on yourself, and know this is why you pray and get in your own discernment, because at the end of the day, you don't need these tarot readings. If you have a really good prayer game, you and God can go to the moon, all right? That's something important to understand. This is going to be fairly specific for someone here with this, like, even if it's not, this relates to some sort of generational blockage, but I am getting something fairly specific in whatever your current circumstances are, like between you and another 1 or 2 family members is what's happening. This is something you have agreed to. So let me get a few more, four for someone, and the 4th house, by the way. A few more final messages then for whoever is Divine Collective in this particular reading. Do not give up something. Someone here you feel like you want to give up because it's been very exhausting and maybe gone on longer than you wanted or expected. Please have patience and hang in there and stay in your graceful energy. Final messages for Divine Collective, please. That's what I'm telling you. Some sort of, you're gonna get whatever you're doing with this 6 of Pentacles, whatever you're doing for this individual or certain family members is going to come back to you. You're going to be well taken care of for this, with this prosperity. This is your last, someone here, this is like your last thing that you need to do before you go on to some sort of very prosperous cycle, or even into a prosperous new relationship. Trust that there's always some sort of purpose. Some of you, again, this Leo placement keeps coming out. And this person here, whoever this individual is that you might be helping or assisting might be the opposite of humble. They might have a tendency to get very arrogant, and that is something of why they need to learn some sort of grace. They might even be learning to be humble from you. Some of you might literally be transmuting a family member's energy if you're spending a lot of time around this person. Yeah, you might be showing them how to give up in prayer negative, harsh feelings like guilt, anger, and blame. Humbling. Release. Yeah. Confirmation. Our hands, arms, and heart to our love, and open your hands, arms, and heart to our loving assistance, which is further confirmation of what I said in the beginning too, about you showing this person how to open up to spiritual source. So lots of confirmations here for whoever this reading is for. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I will see you again next time.